ሰላም ጤና ይስጥልኝ እንዴት ናችሁ? ዛሬ በዚህ ቪዲዮ I want to show you what my parents-in-law, my father-in-law, my mother-in-law, their garden looks like. This is their summer house. Summer house is usually a small place which people use to spend their summers. It's too cold for winter, so they stay only summers here. Yeah, and then they do gardening. So what their garden looks like, let's start from where, I don't even know. Here, do you see how beautiful these flowers look like? I can't even count how many different types are there, but I can tell you it's amazing. I'm really bad at naming them. I cannot name any one of them, honestly. Yeah, I think during some seasons even these trees bloom some flowers. And then comes fruit section. So here we see borówki, that's what they are called in Polish. Blueberries, very delicious, really delicious. So they have this blue color when they ripe, and the younger ones before ripening are in this color. Really delicious. You can just pick and eat. That's exactly what's happening over there. Is Olivia also eating? Mm-hmm. Okay. What else? What do we have here, baby? I think these are
plums.
Plums? What are plums in English? That's an English word, right? What do we call them in Polish? Śliwka? Okay. So we have śliwka here, it's just not ready yet. And what are these ones over here? Morella. What's morella in English? Apricots. Okay. Let's take a few more borówki because I really love this thing, and they are ready to be eaten. And these must be porzeczki, right? Am I right, baby? Yes. And these are usually they can be used, for example, for cakes decoration. Is that correct, baby? But otherwise people use them for kompot. Okay. Yes, kompot, if you don't know what it is, it's homemade juice from boiled fruits. You can literally do any fruit, but people usually use things like poziomki. What else do people use? Cherries as well?
Yes, cherries.
Yeah. Strawberries, things like that. Add sugar if you like, but without sugar also it's absolutely fine. Obviously you shouldn't. Okay, what do we have on this side? Apple trees. Too young to be eaten at this point. So they ripe around September, is that correct, baby?
Yes.
Okay. And here we have cherries. There are two types of cherries from what I see here. One is like this one. They are softer and smaller, and they are sour when you eat. So people usually make jam out of them. But then we will see later another type, larger in size, harder, and much sweeter, so you can eat them straight away. I hope I'm not missing anything. So is that gruszka, baby, over here? That's apple again, and then these trees for gruszka. Drew?
This is gruszka.
Okay. So gruszka are peach in English? I think so. Yes, they are a bit like apple, but I think sweeter. They have avocado shape. It can be much larger. These are just too young at this point. Yeberlan. Yeberlan means let's keep eating in Amharic. Yeberlan. So another cherry tree, small one. Some flowers, some other little plants here. Things like this you can easily find in Ethiopian gardens. Things that you can take and smell, sniff. Also, of course, visually very beautiful. Another cherry tree, another cherry tree, another bunch of flowers, beautiful flowers around here. And there's another tree of grushka, peach tree. We will keep going. Bunch of cherry trees here. Cherry trees, cherries, some wood, some fire happening, some sausages being cooked. Some eating will happen later. We keep going. My father-in-law has a lot of collections. He has many garages for this reason. Here we come. Here we have malina. I don't really know what malina is in English, but it looks like this. One of the berries. There is a whole bunch of berries, right? Blueberries, raspberry. I think raspberry is malina. And here is winogrono in Polish. I think it's grapes in Polish. I mean in English. These ones are too young. I think within a couple of months it will be fully ripe. And these are very, very delicious. Another little malina tree. These are truskawki strawberries. A couple of weeks ago we collected and ate them. That's why you don't see maybe something that escaped death still remaining here to be eaten. I'll just pick it and wash it and eat it later. There are a few more over there. Truskawki. Here I think we have more truskawki. Oh yeah, look at this one. Somebody should have found it earlier because it's now damaged. We can pick more. My kids really love truskawki. Sorry for the video quality if I'm shaking, because it's not an easy task. Here I see something called agrest. I don't know what is agrest in English. Maybe it's agrest again. These are very sour and they are used only for kompot, at least in this household. Another plant which I really don't know what it is. Another bunch of plants. I have no idea. This one could be anything. This can be anything. Some flowers here. What do we see here? Tomatoes in a greenhouse. Wow. Do you see? Some of them are carrying massive ones. Beautiful work. More projectki for kompot. Bunch of them. Do you see how much they carry? They're really, really fruitful. Really fruitful, I'm telling you. Oh, another massive cherry tree here. It's carrying hundreds, thousands. Yeah. Another cherry tree. I think there is a lot more cherries than anything else around here. This is also some sort of fruit, which I don't know. The same thing here on this side. Oh yeah, these ones I know. These are malinas once again, but black malinas. They could be jezinas, because I think that's what they're called, jezinas. So the ripe ones look like this. The reddish ones are not ready to be eaten. You just pick it and put it in your mouth. Natural, organic, delicious, sweet, very healthy. It's probably how Adam and Eve felt in heaven. This is a wonderful feeling, honestly, trying different sorts of fruits in one place. Another cherry tree, I think this was already picked, that's why it looks empty. Another cherry tree. These must have been the big ones that I told you earlier, the delicious ones, sweet ones that you can eat right away. Yeah, but it's all gone. It's all gone because I think they picked them before they rot. There's another one like them, I'll show later, next tree. Oh yeah, another tree which I don't know the name of. Here we come. Cherries, the big ones. I think in Polish those two cherries have different names. The first one is czereśnie, and the second one I don't remember. So these are czereśnie. Not so dark like the earlier ones, as you can see, but they are fully ripe. Very juicy. Just put into your mouth. They have small seeds inside. You just take the seed out, eat the rest. Extremely delicious, extremely perfect. Look at how many seeds, how many fruits this one is carrying. It's heavy. Looks like it's asking for help. And I don't mind eating all of them if I could. It's really delicious. I'll try to go faster. Another cherry tree, but the less eatable one. Oh yeah, porzeczki in a different color, the black ones. We have more borówki, the blueberries, here right next to potatoes. After potatoes you can see carrots over there, then after carrots more tomatoes, but these ones are not in, what is it called, greenhouse. More porzeczki, more porzeczki, more porzeczki. There's gonna be a lot of Kompot this year, I guess. And then another tree, another couple of trees with cherries. More porzeczki, more porzeczki. And this one, I forgot the name, but it's really, really delicious. It's like, oh yeah, these are called borówki amerykańskie, American blueberries. Really, really tasty. Softer than the other one, but extremely delicious. I'm using this word too many times, but yeah, you can tell how I feel right now. There's another one like that, American berries. And here I think this could be what do we call this? Not cucumber, the other one, the bigger one. I forgot the name. My memories are really bad. And those must be sunflower trees. These ones are called dynie in Polish, I remember now, but I don't remember the English name. Dynia. And I think we call them lelehia in Wolaita, but I don't even know the Amharic equivalent of that. It's crazy. Anyway, this is what heaven looks like. Oh, buraczki. Buraczki are big beetroots, I think, in English. Acer in Amharic. There's a line of buraczki over there. You see? Yeah. So, to finish up this video, you've no idea how much of their expenses this covers for the rest of the year. So imagine making jars and jars, hundreds of jars of jam, right? Which can pretty much cover your breakfast and dinner jam costs for the rest of the day. Not only this, they help a lot of other people. One of those people being my family. Kompot. So they have Kompot throughout the year because they jar them, they keep them in their storage. What else? Quite a lot of things, of course, are eaten right away, but then everything in this country can be stored, and people have this culture of storing, jarring them, keeping them in storage and using for the whole year. This, I think, is what's missing in Africa. In Africa, people produce, people eat right away. There is no culture of storage, storing in jars, because luckily enough, or maybe not so luckily, Africa doesn't have winters. In winter, people cannot produce in this country. Yeah, so maybe this makes us lazy, or bad when it comes to saving culture. But considering how hard life is, maybe this is something to learn from Polish German traditions. Jars. That's the message. Jarring things, storing them underground in cold places for a long time so that you can keep using instead of selling right away or consuming the whole thing right away. So this is Tesfahun from heaven, but because that's exactly how I feel, and I hope you learned a lesson or two from this. Have a good day. Bye bye.